Well, this was a real bear to get around. It just, I think 16 acres split up into about 5 different fields. There's 2 right there. That's like 6. Back behind me, 7. There's like another half acre, another quarter acre. At least it's all done. They might make some decent hay. It's going to be custom baling. I think she only has 6 or 7 wagons. She wants hand stacked. Everything after that, we can bale in rounds. We can bale small squares onto our wagons, big squares, whatever we want to do. And just figure a value for that hay, take that off the custom bale. That's kind of what we're going to do on this. If there's anything extra, I would assume on 16 acres there's going to be more than 700 bales, but it is kind of thin hay. It is first cutting though, but it's very hard ground up here, so stuff doesn't grow quite as well. But finally got that done. Now on to the clover. 20 acres of first cut clover to mow now. Going to do that here tonight. Then we have 12 acres of first cut grass clover mix. That's all we have left of first cutting. It is July 1st now. But with that field is underwater because that's even worse dirt than this and poorly drained. So that field probably isn't going to get done until middle of July when we're in the middle of straw, or try to finish straw quick and then go to that one and then back to second. But the plan is possibly tomorrow to mow down more second. We'll see what the forecast says. If I got time, I'm going to wait one day and then mow down the 21 acres of second cut that we have. 9 acres in one field, 12 in another. But if the forecast forces me to, we'll mow back-to-back days. I just want time to get this baled and the other 20 acres of clover baled, if it allows. But at least I'll have this Friday off, the 4th of July, 3-day weekend. This is now Tuesday, the 1st of July, so hopefully this will be baling on my day off and getting into that clover either that night if it dries down good, otherwise Saturday. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll just keep bringing you along. Didn't get a lot of footage on this because this field was just such a bear. I mean, really rough. I mean, they have little ditches they dig in the field, or whatever you want to call them. They're like 4 or 5 inches deep, something like that, just to get surface water off. So you have to drive over those. You have all these hills, and they're just rough fields and a lot to watch. So I didn't get a lot of footage of me mowing. I did get some when I took over from my wife. She did the first 2 acre field, I did the rest. But yeah, at least it's done. Well, sometimes you just have to ignore limited highway access. Just cross the Maumee River. Got no way of getting here. The government closed over a lot of roads on the highway, so they kind of forced my hand at this one. We made it across. It's just barely wide enough. You run the mower right up against the concrete, and the other side of it's just a fuzz over the center line, so it's not too bad. I'll show you a little bit of what we're doing. We're going about 8.6 mile an hour, just give or take. I mean, it's kind of bumpy, so I decided not to go too crazy fast. You can see some of these bumps up here. We're about to hit this one. Yep. Jeez. Basically, you have 2 remotes these run on, 1 single acting. I just put that down and float. You can see the green on the bottom right there tells me I have the cylinder down. That's to raise and lower it. The second one next to it, the second cylinder, pivots it side to side. Right now I'm just going around in circles to finish out the last few passes because I like looking over my right shoulder. But for the majority of the field, as you can tell, there's not a lot of windrows on this side as there is that one. I just go back and forth, alternating the disc bind on either side of the tractor until I get to this point. We just got 1 pass left to go. Should be quick and easy. Well, just taking a quick break from work here. I wanted to check on the wife. She just got the outside pass started here. It's definitely needed made. You can see it's bloomed out pretty good. I don't think it's gonna put on much more tonnage, so it'll be good to get this knocked out, this second cut here. I mowed down 36 acres of first cut last night, and this is about 9 acres here, and then we have about 12 acres after this. Well, good thing we only have 57 acres of hay on the ground. Always something. I knew some of these tires need replaced. I thought we could limp them along a little bit longer, but we're gonna rake tomorrow one way or another. I'm gonna figure out a way to get it fixed. We should have some tires in by the morning. Well, late morning. Do like this rake though. Does a nice job. So we got some straw to deliver tomorrow, but we're just getting into heat of summer now. First cut's starting to dwindle down. Well, most of it. We have 12 acres left to mow. I know that's some pretty wet ground, poorly drained. It might be able to get across it now, but I don't think we're gonna push it. Let's just get into straw here and probably do that one around late July. Finish up first cut finally there. I don't even count that, but our mainstay first cuttings that we're gonna get multiple cuts on. The last of that stuff's down on the ground right now. And second cut started. That got mowed today. Had my wife do that while I was at work. And we're gonna go scout some fields here after we eat some dinner, see what our plan is tomorrow, how things are drying down, where we want to rake, where we want to start, where we want to end up, and how many fields we want to do tomorrow, or how we want to do some of that, and maybe even do some baling tomorrow. Stick along, that'll probably be in the next video. We'll just keep doing some different videos here as we go along. But yeah, about to put the hammer down here once straw lays on the ground. This is gonna be a busy weekend of baling. There's a lot of clover out there. And I think the second cut's pretty thick too. Oh, that's beautiful. It's not drying down a whole lot, but it is drying down some. Let's take a look at some of this here. Color still looks nice, but you can see it's starting to brown up, just like clover always does. Just a little crunchy. It's been about 24 hours. Still pretty green under the windrow. I don't know if we'll rake it tomorrow or I'll wait till Friday. The flat tire and the rake, I'm inclined to just take our time. I'm really fighting that right now, getting the freaking tire off because it's got a bearing holding it on, but we'll figure it out. This alfalfa's dried down pretty good. It's going on 9 o'clock at night. I think this was done, she finished mowing this around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock maybe. Just a little wilted on top. Look at that leaf. Oh my gosh. That's some nice hay. Second cut, beautiful. Well, the grass might go tomorrow. This is the last stuff mowed. Probably got knocked down around 3 o'clock today. Now it's pushing 10 o'clock. So it's been about 7 hours. This probably dried down more than anything. The stuff, well, being thin, granted. Yeah, you can see just a little crunch on top. It's wilted really nice. Helps there's a lot of grass in it. Beautiful hay though, beautiful.